Okay, guys, let's just go ahead. We're going to warm up the body. You go ahead and just bring those arms back and forth. And you can move that body back and forth. Go ahead and step from side to side. Just going to get that body warmed up just a bit. We're going to do some calisthenics together. I have some moves that are going to challenge our coordination and our balance. All right, go ahead and raise those knees up high. Get those joints in the hips warmed up. And go ahead and do those arms at the same time. And this isn't part of like the workout, so it's just real easy flowing, just to get that body warmed up, get those joints lubricated. And shake out those wrists, shake out those ankles, those feet. Okay, so let's do some movement together. I'm going to have you put your feet together. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our arms almost as if we're fist bumping ourselves. And we're going to step back and pull those arms back. And so as I do so, if I turn sideways, I step back. I'm going to pull those arms, trying to touch my shoulder blades. So I'm really opening up the chest and underneath the arms, warming up that back. And then I step back. So I step back, open up, and then I bring it back. And so we're going to step to one side for a count of 10, and then we'll switch. So let's step back, pull those arms apart, bring it back, and we'll do 10, 2, 3. Really pull back with those arms. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. You should notice this leg here is staying stationary, so it's a nice opening in that hip. So let's do the other side. Bring those fist bumps back together, and let's do 10, stepping back to the opposite side. 1, open up those arms. 2, pull those shoulder blades together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring those legs and arms together and release. Good, nice job. All right, our next move we're going to do, it's the step where we try to kick our own glutes. So I bring my heel up, trying to kick my butt. Bring it up, try to kick, and then I step and try to kick the other side. So I'm really compressing or contracting these hamstrings. So I step, trying to kick that leg up as far as I can. Arms can go together, they can go up, however it feels comfortable. And let's do 20, and that way both sides will get 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus on the legs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and rest. Awesome, nice. Okay, our next move is going to be our speed skate. That's where we step behind, and the arms can go almost as if you're speed skating. You've got those poles in, right? I'm going to just kind of do this side step, almost as if we're skating or we're skiing. I'm going to do this for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and back to center. Nice. I like that one because it really works the outside of the thighs there and some of the glutes. Okay, our last move in this warm-up set is going to be knee lifts, and I'm going to change it. Usually we bring both arms up as we bring a knee up, both arms come up. Now we're just going to do the opposite arm and leg. So if the right leg comes up, left arm comes up, and then we switch. So we're going to have to balance, but there's also some coordinations because we're using opposite limbs. All right, and so let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice and high, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and release. All right, good job. Going to take just a short breath. I'm just getting the body warmed up. I'm going to let you catch your breath. We're going to do that circuit again. I'll add some variations and a couple new moves in there. Whew. You want to make sure you're staying hydrated. So if you have some water, you can sip some water, but don't put too much in your stomach. It'll be sloshing around. All right. So our first move was we stepped back and we opened those shoulders, pulling those arms back, opening the chest. This time I'm going to take a big circle, tap our thigh or our hip, big circle, tap, and then bring it back. Step back, big circle, step. So you can see we're warming up the body still, but we're getting a little bit of cardio going in this. And let's do 10 on each side. 1, big circle, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're getting dizzy, just slow it down a little bit. 8, 9, 10. Bring that arm back, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, shoulders should feel nice and warmed up now. We're going to keep them engaged. We're going to do those butt kicks, but this time arms come up, arms come up. So we're really engaging the whole body as we're trying to bring our heels all the way up to our glutes. And let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and release. Awesome, great. That really works those hamstrings in the back. But we got our whole body moving, got that cardio pumped up just a bit. Our next move was our speed skate. We stepped back, and then we went to the other side. This time, let's visualize that there's a line right down the center. So I'm just going to do just a little jump. Just going to add a little bit more motion as I jump over that line, and I go from one side to the other. And we'll do this for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and back to center. Whew, all right. My heart's pumping faster now. All right. Our last move was our knee lifts nice and high, and I had you lift the opposite arm. This time, let's lift both those arms up. Again, getting that heart rate pumping up just a little faster. And we'll do 20 knee lifts. 1, 2, 3, nice and high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and take a breath. All right, good job. Take a breath. We're going to switch up and do a different set. Still standing, no weights yet. If you need to hydrate, go and put some moisture in the mouth. All right, let's go ahead and move into not a super wide squat, maybe like a horse stance here. My feet are at 45-degree angle, knees are matching. Just gonna do a simple little squat here. And depending on your ability today, how you feel, maybe just squat a little bit, that's okay. If you're able to go down a little bit deeper, you can go a little bit deeper. But we're gonna keep our hands in the center of our body. We're gonna go down, pulse, and come back up. Pulse, and come back up. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3. This is really opening up that inside thigh there. 4, also challenging those side muscles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come back up. All right. Okay. So I'm going to add some coordination and balance moves here. I'm going to kick my foot out to the side. And so if you were to see me from the side, you're not even going to see that leg really lifting because I'm going straight out from the body. And so I'm going to lift that leg up. And as I do so, I'm going to lift those arms up. Really going to engage the glutes. Going to open this area right here, also including the abductors there. So we open up and bring it back. Open up, bring it back. It looks really simple. This is a real challenge for that leg though. The leg staying nice and strong, balancing your body. Let's do 10 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice. All right, so now I'm going to lift that same leg in front of me and the arms come up and I go back down. Lift up and back down. Lift up and back down. All right, let's do this for a count of 10. So I'm on that same strong leg, lifting the same leg that I lifted the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice. One last move. We're going to push those arms out and lift that leg behind us. Pull the body back. Push out, lift behind, pull back. We'll do this for a count of 10. Same leg is doing the lifting. Same leg is balancing and holding us up. Let's do 10. 1, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. All right, so our next move, we're going to do all 3. So we're going to open, lift, bring it back. Arms in front, bring it back. Arms push out and back. So we're going to do all 3 in one count. All right, so we go out, forward, back. All right, you guys have got this. Let's do 10 of them. 1, all 3 moves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that leg's strong, right? 9, 10. Last one here. Forward, back, and bring it back to center. All right, nice. All right, we're gonna take a break. Our next set, we're gonna do the other side. So go ahead, shake those legs out. Notice if there's a difference. See if you can feel a difference between the leg that was lifting and the leg that was standing and holding you up. See if it feels different. You can sip any water that you might happen to have. All right, so our first move in that set, we had a wide horse stance and we did that pulsing as we did a squat. Very similar move, only now we're gonna do a chair squat. So now my feet are together. They're about hip distance, pointing forward, knees are pointing forward. I'm gonna sit down in that chair. I'm gonna pulse and then I'm gonna stand up. So I sit down in the chair, pulse and stand up. And how far you sit down is dependent on you, how strong your knees are feeling today, how strong your hips and your thighs are feeling. So sit down in a chair position that's comfortable for you. And we're gonna do 10 chair squats. 1, and let's pulse. And push up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. So you can get a little bit lower, pulse, push it up. All right, nice. Okay. Okay, let's do the other side. So depending on which leg you did last time, we're going to choose that opposite leg. Arms open up, leg lifts up, we come back down. Arms lift up and back down. We're going to do this for a count of 10. So find that balance, set that foot down inside the ground, sink it down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. Now we're going to do our forward move. Keep that foot forward and back down. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Next move is we kick back, arms go out. Bring it back. We'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring those feet together. All right. Okay, now I'm going to do all 3 together. And so side, forward, back, all in one count. 1, all 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. And find yourself standing back in the center. All right, good job. Okay, go ahead and take a short break, take a breath. Go ahead and grab your weights and bring them a little closer. We'll move to our weight session. All righty, okay, so I have one weight in each hand. We're going to do a move that's going to use the hands and the legs together. This one's going to be another challenge as we alternate using opposite sides of the body. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back with my right foot, but I'm going to push out with that left arm and then bring it back. And then we can switch, and you know what, let's do one side and then we'll do the other side. I think that will be a little bit easier for us. And so we step back with one foot, push out, and then pull it back. Step back, pull it back. And whenever we're using opposite sides of the body, we're really challenging the mind, creating some connections there. All right, so we've got our weights in our hands, they're close. My arms are parallel to the ground. I'm going to push out with the opposite arm than what the foot is pushing back. And let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Let's do the other side. And so now I'm going to step back and push up with the opposite arm and bring it back. Both arms are still up, so both arms are engaged, really challenging with bicep muscles. 1, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring it back. Nice, all right. So we got to do each side singly. Let's try to alternate. And so as I push that one leg back, the other arm comes forward, I pull it up, and then I switch and do the other side. All right, let's do 10, alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, nice, good job. Just a little bit of challenge with the mind there. Okay, go ahead and find your stance. And of course, stance is a little bit wider than hip distance. And I'm gonna go ahead, and my weights are facing in front of me. I'm gonna soften those knees. I'm gonna pull those weights up. And so kind of like we did in the first move where we're trying to touch those shoulder blades, not quite as open, but really emphasize those shoulders going back, and the weights come up to about our waist. So they're down here, they come up to the waist, but really pulling back on these shoulder muscles. And let's do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Nice. All right. You should feel a little fatigue in those back muscles or a little tightness if you're really focusing on these back shoulders. Also, a little bit on the triceps here. Okay. I'm going to do another set. This time, we're going to pull them up, but let's go all the way up into our scarecrow or our cactus or goddess arms. And then we're going to bring it back down and push back down. So we pull up, release, and push back down. And we'll do 8 of these. 1, bring it up, push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Make it nice and strong. And push down. Nice. All right. Our next set, we're going to add another move. And so we're going to pull up, bring them up, and then we're going to push up to the ceiling. But as we do, notice I'm going up onto my tiptoes. Let's engage those thighs, those balls of the feet, the calves, lower back down, and push down. So we bring it up, and as we push up, whole body comes up, body comes down, and push down. And we're going to do 6 of these. 1, bring it up, tiptoes, and down, push down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6. Up on those tiptoes, back down, and push down. Nice. All right, good job. Okay, our next step, we're gonna soften those knees. Arms are gonna rest on those knees. And go ahead and make sure that back is protected. Tuck that tailbone underneath. You're gonna feel that lower back pushing out just a bit. My palms are facing my knees. I'm gonna bring those palms up so that now my palms are facing upward. Arms stay close to the body. And so my arms are down. I just pull and I twist, pulling them up. In this position, I'm actually trying to push those arms as tight as I can against my body. Biceps are engaged. And then I push back down. And I have that twist where my hands are now facing my knees again. And we'll do 3 sets of these. 1, pull it up, push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push it down and go ahead and take just a little break. Relax those shoulders, relax those thighs. All right, let's do this move again. Let's do it for 8 counts this time. 1, push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push it back down and go ahead and stand back up. Okay, one last set. Go ahead and get into that chair position. Knees are bent, hands are on those knees. And let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. And 6. Sorry, lost you there just for a moment. And come back up. All right, go ahead and let those arms shake out those legs. Okay, let's go ahead and widen that stance just a bit. I've got my weights, 1 in each hand, but I'm going to put them close together. I'm going to drop them down the center here. And what I'm going to do is going to lift those arms up over my head, almost so that they're dipping. So that way my arms are bent and my triceps are engaged now as I bring those arms back down. You have a couple options here. You can keep your body straight up. You can widen the stance into a horse, or you can squat down, depending on how you feel today. If you want to challenge the legs a little more, go ahead and do the squat. If this is too much on the knees, just go ahead and keep those legs straight. We're really working this core and these tricep muscles. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And all the way back down. Nice. And go ahead and bring your body back up. And go ahead and shake those arms out. One more move in this set. Our last move is our reverse fly. And this is a little different than when we did that twist here, although it looks similar. I'm going to let my body angle at a 45 degree. My palms are facing each other, arms are just hanging. I'm going to visualize that I've got straps on these weights and I'm going to pull my whole body up, pull those arms open. And so this is our reverse fly, pulling up, pulling open. So I'm opening up the chest. Now visualize you have straps on the weights, pulling those weights back down to that start position. And we'll do 10 of these. 1, pull it up, pull it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pull it down. 10, really pull up and pull down. Nice, all right, go ahead and set those weights down, take a short breath. If you need to hydrate, go ahead and take a sip of water. All right, guys, go ahead and grab your weights and come on back. So this move is going to look very similar to the move that we did at the beginning of class, only now we have weights in our hands. And so I'm going to lift my weights close to my shoulders. As I lift my right leg, my left arm comes up and then I bring it down. And then I'm going to lift that opposite foot, opposite arm, bring it down. So we lift almost as if we're marching, right? Opposite arms going up as we do this. And we're going to do 10 on each leg, so let's count to 20. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and back down. Nice, good job. All right. Okay, our next move we're going to do a side step. And so I've got my weights, one in each hand, and I'm going to step out to the side. I'm going to take both those weights, tap that side, and bring it back. So I step out, tap, bring it back. Very similar to the first move that we did when we were stepping back, only now we're stepping to the side. And we'll do 10 to the left and 10 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure the knee and the toes are pointing in the same direction. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that foot back. Nice. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch that thigh and bring those legs back. Nice, all right. Okay, coming back to the center of my mat, I still have one weight in each hand. I'm going to put them near my body. I am going to twist to my right, push those arms out, bring those arms back as I come back to the center. Twist the other direction, push out, pull them back to the center. So we've got some twisting motion that's helping the spine. Also doing a little twist affecting the knee here. This is just loosening up that joint a bit. And then of course, focusing on the core as we push those arms out. And let's do 10. 10 will include both the right and the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, nice and strong push-outs. Bring it back, come back to center. All right. So go ahead and keep one weight in each hand. I'm just gonna widen my stance just so I feel comfortable shifting my weight back and forth. I'm gonna push one arm up as if I'm punching the ceiling, pull it back to my hip. Immediately, I'm gonna punch down towards my opposite foot, bring that weight back up to my hip. So I punch up, punch down, and bring it back. If you get dizzy punching down, keep your head focused on something in front of you, or just slow it down just a bit, or maybe not go quite as low. And we'll do 10 on each side. So each side will include both the right and the left. 1, and down, bring it up. Let's do the opposite side. And down. 2, 3, whoops, that was the same side. Now we're on 3, 3. Opposite side. 4, punch down, opposite side. 5, opposite side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Punch up, punch down. Opposite side, punch up, punch down, and bring it back up. All right, that was the last move in that set. Go and set those weights down just for a few moments. Take a breath. Ooh, that one was challenging. Okay. Whew, shake out any tightness. You can grab a drink of water. Okay, let's go ahead and find those weights again. Our next step, we're going to focus on our lower back, our glutes, and our hamstrings. So I want you to keep this in mind as we go through these moves. And our first move is going to be a deadlift. And so I'm going to hinge forward at my waist. Arms are just going to hang down. My back is as straight as I'm able to get it. You can soften the knees if it feels good. And I'm going to pull on my glutes, my hamstrings to rise my body up. So I'm raising up, like contracting my glutes and my hamstrings, all these muscles right here. All right, we're going to do 10 deadlifts. 1, pull it up. 2, really tuck those muscles in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really focus on the back of the legs, pulling you up. Nice. All right, good job. So this is another move that's going to focus on these back muscles. Now I'm going to hinge my body. So I'm going to look similar. My arm's going to hang forward. This time my palms are facing me. But as I come up, my arms stay stationary. And so just my hips are pivoting. But I don't want my lower back to do this lifting. I really want my glutes and my hamstrings all the way down to my calves, pulling my body up. If this is too difficult, if this hurts your back, just pull those weights in a little bit closer, and that will help with that counterbalance. But if you're able to, go ahead and let those arms hang all the way forward, and we'll do 10 lifts. 1, tuck those glutes. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull them up and release. Nice. All right. Okay. So your back might still feel some tension, even though we worked really hard to protect it. And so this next move is going to help loosen that up just a bit. I'm going to hinge forward. Arms are going to hang down. Palms are facing each other here. And I'm going to twist my arms out to the left, bring it back to center, and twist out to the right. And notice I got just a little bend in my knees, allowing my body to do this twist. I know some of you play sports. Maybe if you're golfing, this is that natural move. And so this is going to help loosen up the back, but we're also engaging the knees and the thighs a bit. So let's go ahead and hang those weights down. And we're going to do 10 both to the right and to the left. So let's begin. 1, and let's do both sides. 2, 3. I feel a nice stretch on my glutes here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Both sides. And bring that body up. Nice. All right. Oh, just a couple more moves in this set. We've got those weights in one in each hand. Bring them up to that scarecrow move, or maybe to the goddess. And just go ahead and twist to the right and to the left. Still opening up that back, loosening up that spine just a bit. And one more twist both directions. And come back to center. And go ahead and point those palms towards me. And let's do our side tilts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Let's do both sides. And all the way up. Nice. Go ahead and set those weights down. We are done with the weights, so set them out of the way. Whew. Go ahead and take a short breath here. If you need some water, you can go ahead and hydrate. All right. Okay, we're going to do some movement without the weight, moving our body. And our first move is going to be our mountain climbers. And so I'm going to bring those arms back up where I can feel my biceps pumped up just from that last move. I'm going to bring those mountain climbers back. We're going to bring those arms up. We're going to lift one leg up to that arm and back down. We'll do 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back down. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release those arms. Good job. All right. Really working those lateral muscles there. Okay, let's bring those knees up in front of us now. And so we're going to raise those knees up. And as we do, we're going to lift those arms up, pull our arms back down, lift up and pull it back down. Let's just do 10 of these. 1, we'll do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Nice. So this move is going to look very similar, but when you focus on different muscles, you can bring your attention and actually build those muscles. So we're going to do a standing crunch. So we're going to bring those knees back up, and now we're going to focus on these ab muscles contracting together. So I put my hands behind my head, and I'm going to do that crunch, bringing my body forward towards my knee. So the other moves, our body stays upright, we bring that knee up. This time I'm actually going towards that knee, really compressing, contracting these ab muscles, the high ones and the low ones. And we'll do 10 to the left and 10 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down and release those arms. Nice. All right, you should have felt that right here in the core. Okay. Go ahead and widen that stance. This move we did with the weights, and now we're not going to have any weights. We're going to punch up towards the ceiling. Hand comes back, punch down, but now without the weights, we're actually going to go down, tap that toe. Bring those hands back up. All right. So we punch up and we tap and bring it back up. And let's do 10 to one side only, and then we'll do 10 to the other side. I don't know about you, I was getting a little confused the first time when we were alternating. So let's do 10 and 10. 1, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. We're going to do the other side now. Remember, if this makes you dizzy, keep your head focused on something, or maybe not let your head drop beneath the waistline. And let's do the other side. 1, bring it up, touch down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring those bodies back up. All right, nice. All right. Okay. So I like to watch different videos, try to get ideas so I can have new things in class. And I saw this one move, it's called the V. And so my feet are together, and if you visualize a V, and your feet are at the base of the V, and if I were to bring those arms out, I've got each side of the V. And so I'm gonna step to one side, one of the V's, and my arm's gonna come up. Then I'm gonna step to the other side of the V, arms come up. And then I'm gonna step back to that base, one arm comes down, step back to the base. And so it kind of looks like a dance move, right? Step, 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 step. So my arms, my legs separate, and then my legs come back together. All right, nice little move here. Just get the body moving, get that coordination going. And let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, nice. All right. Okay, we're going to keep that body moving, get that heart rate up before we end this class. And let's go ahead and do our stepping, jumping jack. So we just step out and bring it back. Step out and bring it back. And let's do 10. 1, 2, 3. Really push. 4. Gets that ground. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do the other side. And as I step out, I push hard against the ground. So I really get some resistance. I want to build that bone mass. And let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. Nice. All right. Okay, let's just do a little jogging in place. Okay, my rolling up on the balls of my feet, getting my knees up just a bit, moving those arms, get my heart rate moving up just a bit before we end this session. And let's get those arms up above the head. And let's bring those knees up a little higher. Just gets that blood moving just a little faster. Push up towards the ceiling, push with your feet down towards the ground. So I'm pushing in opposite direction, pushing up, pushing down. And now I'm going to put those hands down as if I'm pushing down. Visualize your feet pushing up, getting a little bit more height. Just feels a little different when you visualize your energy moving in these different directions. And bring it down. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of stretching. And I'm going to part my feet just a little bit and do a nice circle, loosening up those hips. Sorry, I thought I heard my cat behind me. And switch direction. And go ahead and let that body hang all the way down. We did work our lower back a bit, so let's loosen up that lower back. Let those arms hang, the head, let the shoulders relax. And bring your body back up. Let's go ahead and raise those arms up over our head. And I'm going to stretch to one direction. Really stretch the side. We really worked these lateral muscles today. So you really want to get a nice stretch. Feel it all the way down to the hip, all that way where we were working those muscles today. And let's do the other side. And what I do is I push my hip out, extend my arm in the opposite direction. And let's do both sides one more time. And other side. All right, and we did work these back muscles just a bit. So let's go ahead and raise those arms up. I'm going to bend my elbow and assist in stretching out. Stretch out this muscle that we worked today. And go ahead and release. Let's do the other side. And drop that arm and assist in stretching. This also gets a nice stretch down the core. And release. All right, we did work our thighs just a bit. I'm going to balance against the wall as I lift that foot up and stretch the front thigh. And release. Let's do the other side.